The Volunteer Visitor Program provides one-on-one social and recreational interaction with people that are still living in their own homes that have Alzheimer's disease or another dementia.
The Volunteer Visitor Program, it really enhances our recreation therapy program. It allows us to reach so many more clients that we wouldn't be able to reach in the community without it.
Families like the Devon family benefit from visits from Doug, an Alzheimer Society volunteer visitor who visits with Marin on a weekly basis. One of the activities that they enjoy during the colder weather is to watch curling at the Community First Curling Club.
It is a most enjoyable experience. You get to know the clients you're working with on a very personal level, and the joy in seeing the stimulation that they get from the experience is very, very worthwhile.
Doug listens to Dad, respects Dad, and Dad feels like his voice is being heard and that the things that he is saying are valuable.
You can't get any closer to helping someone that has the disease for a volunteer position than being a volunteer visitor. What you get out of it as a volunteer, and also what the individual that has the disease and their families, it's so incredible that relationships are formed, and the person that has the disease is so looking forward to that visit.
It's like a source of comfort for us knowing that someone else is there that cares about Dad. I know that if something has changed, that one of them, Heather or Doug, will give me a call. They have been so supportive and loving and caring, and that's the biggest thing for our family.
It really makes a difference in not only their physical and emotional well-being and their mental state of mind, but it also really assists the caregivers and the families with knowing that somebody else is going in the home and that there's another set of eyes going in to see if their loved one needs anything. It also helps them live well independently with dementia.
I got a 10.
And a 20 for 2.
30.
Go. Mern is a conversationalist. He loves to chat. We do that over cribbage. We do that when we travel here and there around the city. He's a boater, and we enjoy going down to the marina or the locks or the waterfront just to see what's going on. So there's an endless supply of things that interest this gentleman, and I'm just along for the ride.
You can see with Doug being the volunteer visitor, they both look forward to those visits, and they both light up, and they really look forward to it every day.
I absolutely encourage families out there to give the Alzheimer Society a call. Reach out, get the help. Also, if you wish to volunteer, do it. Just go out and do it. It's a great opportunity to help and love and care for someone.
Unfortunately, there's a very long waiting list. There's over 80 people on this waiting list, so we're in need of volunteer visitors. There is some criteria that's involved. You would apply for the position. I would do a quick interview with you just to find out about you, what your interests are, and if it's a good fit for you.
I just have a few questions for you, and I've looked over your volunteer information form. If you would like to become a volunteer visitor for the local Alzheimer Society, please give us a call and contact us or email us. Let us know of your interest in volunteering. We would then set up a time to meet at the office for a brief interview, which helps us to get to know you and your interests, which helps us provide the best match for you and the person affected by Alzheimer's disease. We have some volunteer information forms that we would ask you to fill out before we meet, and would ask you to bring 3 references with you. We also require a current police check, and we would give you that form at the meeting. And I'll be in touch once reference checks and police checks come back. Then we'll be able to get you started on all the training. Once you are accepted as a volunteer in this program, we would provide you with 3 hours of training before you are matched with someone with Alzheimer's disease. The coordinator of the program would accompany you on your first visit to introduce you to the person you will be visiting and their family if they are also living in the home. The local Alzheimer Society is in need of volunteers who can commit to a minimum of 1 year, but we would ultimately want the volunteer to follow the person as they journey with Alzheimer's disease.
If you're wavering, if you're out there in the community wondering what volunteer experience might be there for you, and you like people, this is something that you should look at very, very closely, because it's not a big time involvement, but it has a tremendous impact, I think, for both the client, family, and you. So don't miss it.
If you're interested in becoming a volunteer to help get our wait list down, please give me a call at the Alzheimer Society. I can go over everything with you. The phone number is 705-942-2195, or you can email me as well. I can go over all the facts with you and answer any questions that you have, and you'll be making such a difference in someone's life.